Yo, yo, it is the vulgar desperado.
Along with the gentleman bastard.
Jabba Jaw's in here for potentially a quick roast. Let's talk some shit. Now, hopefully, y'all have seen the new Uncharted trailer and
Trash.
utmost trash, yo. Utmost trash, man.
Like,
I'm greatly disappointed that after all this time of waiting for a movie, I mean, they've been talking about this, since like 2010,
yeah.
9, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they've been.
Since the first one came out, and it's like that set PS3 on the entire motion.
Yeah.
Like that Uncharted one was too perfect. Uncharted 2 was beyond perfect. It's just
yeah, that was the best one. Yeah,
Uncharted 3 just settled the whole score, and then you come out with Uncharted 4 like out of nowhere on us, like, yo, here you go. This is the end. This is how it needs to be. What is this? What what is this?
So yeah, this new trailer. I mean, let's start it off first with Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. That is.
I don't like the choice.
No, it's terrible.
He's
fucking trash, man. Like,
he looks like a boy.
Spider Boy should not be Nathan Drake, man.
Like,
listen,
Drake needs to have more of that manly tone set about him the whole time.
Drake has a dang 5 o'clock shadow. Yes. Tom Holland looks like he doesn't know what facial hair is.
Always clean, baby smooth.
Yo, I'm saying. I mean, look, I'm not a fan of his Spider-Man. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I understand this is all Sony, and homies probably got some deals, but you didn't have to be attached to this. Hell, Mark Wahlberg, who's a terrible choice for Sully, would have been a better terrible choice for Nathan Drake than Tom Holland. Like this, he's utter trash, man. And I mean, like, I don't understand why we're trying to go for, like, I feel like this is the YA version of Uncharted. You know what I mean?
Like, when it comes down to it, like, you took everything of every single Uncharted that we know and you slammed them all together and then said, wait,
let's put a kid with it.
Let's make him a boy first.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? We meet him. He has to be a good 28 years old when we first meet Drake. Nice. And this fool is a nice seasoned type of veteran on going into all of these tombs, figuring out all of these riddles and such. And now we got Nathan Boy.
Yeah.
And
Boy Drake.
Yeah, Boy Drake. And what is he going to figure out? It seems like somebody is telling him a lot of, oh, you got some good insight, but I still have all the know-how.
He's probably just athletic. I mean, maybe he's got it, I mean, I can't judge it. Like, he's probably knows some deal. Like, I think they kind of show him, figuring out some kind of stupid mystery. I don't know, whatever. I'm not a fan of... Honestly, in a lot of ways, the trailer looked boring. Like, I watched this trailer thinking to myself, why wouldn't I just play the games or, like, YouTube the cutscenes?
Yeah, like especially when it comes down to all of the gripping points of the games, you're making that the gripping point of the movie right away. Like, what was it? Uncharted 3, he falls out of the plane. What was the entire trailer practically at the end? Him dealing with the plane. Okay, that's cool. I got no problem with you reenacting it. That's cool. But with Uncharted, everything was always just so spontaneous, kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you remember the story for Uncharted 1, they should have just kind of just did that one. A nice intro to who Nathan Drake is. And bring in Elena, who's surprisingly absent from the trailer. But you know who is in there? What is her name? Chloe. And... I mean, come on now. If you ain't smelling that wokeness all over it, they had to get rid of the blonde girl, y'all. They had to get rid of the white girl.
They said no blue eyes in this at all. But when it came down to it,
they put in Chloe. And look, Chloe was tight.
She was.
Chloe was better in the game than in real life in this character. Sorry, whoever you are. But it's a little kind of, interesting that they got rid of the dude, wow. The chick that, homie marries and has a kids with. Exactly, spoiler alert, if you played Uncharted 4, like, he marries Lena, has a daughter.
And you wouldn't put the main squeeze into the movie, the first of the movies. What are we going to do?
It's we have an end scene. What's the reason?
That's what it's going to be, end scene. All the credits go by. Drake's gonna find a different ring or something like that, and Elena's gonna come in. Is she gonna be a reporter still?
Right. I think, and I can see that. I bet you put money on it right now that they'll probably, this will be the prequel to the first one, which would be it could kind of work, but the problem is they've mixed up like 3-4 games in this
All of
like
them.
one trailer.
Like,
So you're
first
like,
he goes through every single costume change of every single game. They brought up his brother, which was only brought up in the fourth one. It's
yup.
like, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're trying to make this into a franchise, you know, and what they would want to, you know, do with some of the characters. But let's be real, man. If the blonde blue-eyed girl is out of it, it's only for woke reasoning. Let's be real.
Plain and simple.
You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
no
Tom
problem.
Holland's got something in his contract where he got to have a melanated girl with him,
like, all the time. That's why. That's his squeezes.
You know, that's his shtick.
Squeezes.
That's his shtick now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but like it's you're missing a big part of what, you know, how these games and kind of even like took off, and Elena is a big part. So.
A huge one. That's the whole reason why the first game even went off. Like, he went there for her to be the
she was like, I think, because she was reported doing a documentary on him or something.
Trying to figure out about the documentary of where'd they go, El Dorado.
Yeah.
And he was looking for it. He found her. They kept running into each other, and then it was like, screw it, I'm gonna record you. You're gonna do this for me. And I mean, how many times did they save each other's lives? It was a back and forth.
Yeah, it was
saving each other's lives.
Like, so, and Elena was cool, you know. I mean, granted, when Chloe came in and Uncharted 2,
that was
tight. But yeah, but you know, Elena was tight in the end, you know.
Especially, but what I liked too when Chloe did come in was the spark that you didn't really feel like, okay, are Elena and Drake gonna get together? No, maybe not. Maybe it was just they got a flame, but no kiss, no nothing. And then Chloe comes in and you're like, wait, Elena, I see how you like this guy. Yeah. I see how you like him a lot, because every time Chloe's around, you always talking about, oh, I got a gun too. Okay, I know how to shoot right in between the eyes. What you got, Chloe? And I mean, Chloe can do it too, but
I gotta play Uncharted 2 again.
Yeah, it's just Elena. She really she hit it home. She hit it home.
Let's talk about Mark Wahlberg, man. I mean, like I said, he would honestly been a better Nathan Drake than Tom Holland, but Sully?
That's a big question. Like, why are we
doing?
Choosing Mark Wahlberg? Sully was.
Are we just saying? I think maybe they said that he got the same head shape. You know what I mean? Like maybe the head is kind of right. And they said,
accent.
"Damn it,
Sully had an accent." They said, "Wait, Mark Sully had Boston."
I don't even know what accent Sully would have had, but I definitely would know. I
feel he was
Boston.
more like an older New Yorkian.
Yeah,
like you know, like old school gangster who was doing his thing.
Yeah,
he's
when he
the
was cigar chopper.
Yeah, and then after, like I'm coming in here riding all of the planes.
Yeah,
like, he was the pilot. Like
it's not. It's an odd choice. I mean, look, Marky Mark, make your money, you know. But
exactly,
I'd have rather had Ted 3 than him as fucking
simple.
Like
I like Marky Mark being funny now. Him as the serious go-getter type. It's the movie has to be more revolved around.
Well, I mean, I don't think Sully's the right. No. I just don't see it like that. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. There's looking at it, like I mean, like I said, there was nothing so, you know, amazing to the trailer. You know, all the action scenes that were, you know, kind of, you know, like ecstatic, like, you know, made you like excited. You played it in the game. You've already done it. You've seen it before.
I ran through all
probably the most exciting thing that probably would be good is Antonio Banderas. You know, like I like Antonio Banderas. He's a good actor, and that's probably the best thing about this. The trailers, the jokes wasn't funny. The action was mid at best. Like, if you've never seen Uncharted, this might be for you. But if you've played the games like anybody with a PlayStation in the last 10 years, you're gonna be like,
feel a lot of different ways. This was the flagship on the PS3. Like, it came in and just took over. It changed up the whole game of open world playing, and now we get this.
You know, if I would say this movie would expose Tom Holland as, like, you know, maybe not like the leading guy that Sony thinks he is, but I think he's got enough simps to make that not happen. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, you can be Spider-Boy and everyone's gonna defend that, but it's like Uncharted, no, you shouldn't. Nathan and like Drake. I think it was like one of the other Jabba Jaws mentioned, he was all like, you know, he can't grow up. Like, he can't become a grown Drake. Yeah,
like Drake, like I said, he's supposed to be. He came in as a 28-year-old type man.
Like Tom Holland's an adult. He's an adult that looks like a boy. This can't be like your prequel days. Like, you can't grow older into, like, you know, a Ryan Reynolds to play like older Drake. Which actually,
I could have seen that.
that could kind of work.
Ryan Reynolds, and Drake, and he's got the stick like straight away. As soon as somebody says something, Ryan Reynolds. Wow.
Yeah,
Got you
yeah.
back.
He's got the built to be running off and doing. Yeah, like
Something
Ryan
like
Reynolds. That would
that.
have been
I
a better
mean,
option, y'all.
yes,
Come on.
there's so many choices, and it's just to go with boy, man. Like
Yeah.
you really do need the face of a grizzled type to be able to really play that role, like to its complete.
Like y'all have seen Indiana Jones. You know what you kind of. That's the template. You need the kind of grizzle
Yep.
like that type
Yep.
guy. You know what I'm saying? And it's I don't know what they're going with the whole like small British boy kind of deal, but you know, no disrespect to Tom Holland, but you're not Nathan Drake.
No.
You're barely Peter Parker.
No.
But like you know, like you're
taking two of my characters and just messing with them.
Yeah, man. I mean, like an Uncharted movie, you know, is something to be kind of would be. It was exciting back in there. You're like, yo, I can't believe that because these are basically movies. But but now, but because those games are basically movies, you're like, do you really need it to be a movie?
No, not completely. And if you do it, it's like it would have to be kind of original, but at the same time, it would have to have so many roots in it still, and these roots aren't being hit.
Yeah,
it looks like you got the adventure, you got the exploration part, but the people's,
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, you got anything else on this one?
I just want Elena.
Hey, yeah, bring Elena into it, y'all. Stop being. Listen, people aren't afraid and sad at the white people in the movie. It's okay. Stop switching up the canon. It's all right. All right, we're okay. We played 4 games with her. All right, that's his boo. All right,
fell in love
it's
with
okay
her as well.
Yeah, it's all right. Leave Elena alone. But all right, y'all. Let us know in the comments if we're haters or not.